we are in Fort Lauderdale, which is supposed to be the catamaran capital, and there are no catamarans. Let me show you. When I go to search for a catamaran from 40 to 44 feet, newer than 2,000, for less than $300,000, which is still well above our actual budget, and in the state of Florida, there are a whopping like 8 boats, and only about 4 of them that are legitimately options. So choices are slim, real slim.
So we're gonna head down to the Keys, take a break for a couple days, well, maybe a couple weeks, and hang out with some friends. And maybe, just maybe, magically, miraculously, whatever you want to call it, there will be a couple new boats sitting here in Fort Lauderdale for when we return. There is one, actually, on the way to the Keys in Key Largo. We originally scratched it off, but I guess it's a contender now since there's only a few in the state. Funny little tidbit about this KOA. Just a couple years ago, it was a nudist camp.
Wouldn't that have been exciting? Or scary?
We're ready.
Well, we've got bad news. Just heard back from the broker, and the Belize that we thought was down in the Keys for viewing has actually been moved to Cat Cay in the Bahamas. Not driving to the Bahamas, period, but most certainly not going there anytime soon. Dang it.
And the Belize is the boat.
Yes.
To clarify that, it's a Fontaine Pajot. I guess we're just going to the Keys to hang out then.
Yep. Dang it.
Traffic, wind. Still is not that scary driving the RV. But I know once we switch over to the sailboat, those nerves will come back. You know, I used to be nervous driving the RV, but I know those nerves are going to come back when it comes time to dock the boat or anchor the boat and all that other stuff. So I'm really excited about it. It's just frustrating because, well, here we are, we have this budget, and we thought, oh, we're going to get a boat, and it seems like it's impossible. We have stepped in 15 boats over the past week, searched online for hours and hours and hours. It's just not looking good, guys.
It's a very boring drive, really, to the Keys because it's just stoplight after stoplights, lots of stop and go. It's nothing that exciting until you get to the bridge, and then it gets a little better. In the meantime, I'm doing a little online boat shopping.
Because we haven't done enough of that already.
Not that I'm finding anything. But I thought, hey, I should use this time to look. Again. Welcome to Key Largo.
Never really stopped in Key Largo, and really the only thing I know about it is it's famous from the what is it? The Beach Boys. The Beach Boys song. Key Largo, Montego, ooh, however it goes. Right?
Isla Morada, and I think the most popular thing, or at least what everybody always talks about on this key, is the Bass Pro Shop, or which is known as the Worldwide Sportsman. Didn't used to be owned by Bass Pro, I don't think. And the Isla Morada Fish Company, which is the restaurant there. We ate there last time we were here, and it's okay, but I didn't think it was that exciting or anything to write home about. It's also just a Bass Pro Shop. So, there it is. The Worldwide Sportsman.
And Isla Morada Fish Company.
Pretty exciting stuff, right? I mean, looks like a big deal.
I do know this area is really popular for charters. Dipsy fishing charters. So that's Dipsy fishing. There is a brewery here too on Isla Morada. Next island, Marathon, 28 miles.
And this is Marathon Key, which I don't know that much about either, but I do know it's home to the 7 Mile Bridge and Curry Hammock State Park, which is where you can stay. If you have an RV, you can make a camping reservation if you're lucky, or plan really far in advance.
7 Mile Bridge! It's always fun to drive over. It feels like you're driving over the water, and if the sun was out, it's like the most beautiful color. I have a feeling we got too many clouds, it's just gonna look blasé. Wah, wah. 'That was Pigeon Key that we just passed there. Did you see all those people walking on that bridge? Well, that's the old 7 Mile Bridge, and the only way to get to Pigeon Key is to park at the beginning of that bridge and walk it, or ride bicycles. I don't know, you might be able to sail there, but I know you can't drive a car there. It's a cool little island, so if you have time, it's worth a stop. Otherwise, just soak in the beautiful view of the 7 Mile Bridge and the dilapidated old tiny bridge that they used to drive on. It's crazy. Look at it. It's all falling apart. Bahia Honda.
We're passing Bahia Honda, or Bahia Honda, I don't know how you say it. Anyway, the state park, and it's definitely like the primo spot to stay in an RV or camping, just because it has really nice sights. Some are like right on the water. And the next up is Big Pine Key, which is famous for its little key deer, little tiny deer. They're really not that small. And the No Name Pub, which is like, you know, the atypical island pub with all the dollar bills on the wall and kitsch and fun, and everybody loves to go there.
We just passed Ramrod Key, and the best thing to do there is hop on a scuba charter or a snorkel charter to Lou Key. They'll take you out, and it's beautiful water with a great little coral reef out there at Lou Key, and you can snorkel around and scuba and all that. And the next island is Summerland Key, which will be our home for the next 1 to 2 weeks. And I wish I could share exactly where we're going, but it's somebody's house, so I don't think they'd appreciate that.
We made it to the Keys just in time for happy hour.
And while she makes cocktails, I will give you a quick tour, kitties. Last time Singo was here, he went to kitty jail, so he's not allowed out. There goes the sun. Be able to get a nice time lapse. It could be an absolutely beautiful sunset. And our lovely spot. And Singa crying. Okay, I'm gonna help with cocktails. What you making?
A kind of a pina colada, but not quite a pina colada. Better than a pina colada. A Nikki colada. Yep, dark rum, pineapples, little pineapple juice, coconut cream.
And our friends let us borrow their fancy blender. Yes, we do not carry this in the RV, just...
But that would be awesome. Yay! I'm ready for sunset now. Check out this one.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming.
Yes, thank you.
We got
Likewise.
a lot of good stories to catch up.